different viewpoints on various subjects by fostering a respectful and inclusive environment. The afternoon conversation on Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live from Monday through Friday, 2 to 3:30 p.m. with your host, Rufus Divine Cannon. Don't miss out. Good afternoon and welcome. It's indeed afforded us by God Almighty. So when we seize these opportunities, what we normally do is to give Him thanks and appreciation for what He has done and continue to do in our lives. You know, too many deaths, most especially amongst us, the young people, and it's unfortunate that some of these deaths is characterized by envy, jealousy, and a lot more. We say to those who have lost their lives, the family members, we say to you, take solace in the Lord. You can ask God why, but we give God the glory. Like I posted this morning on my page, our generation is emotionally driven. Of frenemies, meaning those who call themselves friends, but they are enemies amongst us. So a lot of things are happening amongst us as young people, and sometimes we say we need to be careful. I said to somebody, it's not time to be careful, it's time to be prayerful, because when you are prayerful, what prayer does, prayer is definitely going to change the situation. And when prayer is offered, what happens? Care is given. So it's not time to be prayerful. It's not time to be careful. The thing that I follow is care. Prayer leads and care follow. So we're gonna be talking a lot of interesting things today. Farm Format is not here to carry on the program. Based on our availability, we will take the charge to do what we are called to do and doing it to the best of our ability. So today we have few talking points. We're going to be looking at national security, the national security activity. We condemn every aspect of violence. This is not the time, and the National County Meet is not intended for such purpose. It's intended to bring us together as Liberians and uniting ourselves, putting aside our differences. That's the sole purpose of the National County Meet. So what went on yesterday is condemnable. We must condemn it in the strongest term, and it shouldn't slide under the carpet. There must be an investigation, and those who will be found culpable should face the Facebook posts calling for a Muslim holiday in 2029. Wow. What does that mean to you? The question is, does Christian have holiday that is legislated? Does Christian have holiday that is legislated? That's the question. So we'll be talking about these things. To be right back. Don't go away. This is the afternoon conversation. My name is Rufus Divine Cannon. You are there. That's what I'm here. And together we always say a teamwork supportive on this radio.
Hey, you get the way you can be making your face, you get also.
You boy, I need money quick. I get too much expensive on my head this month and right can I get.
So like everything I will tell you, tell Momo loan, man.
Momo loan? Mobile money get bank now?
No, Momo loan like some kind of quick service loan mobile money can give you. You can borrow up to man. That star 156 star 6 hash.
Oh, it's like ABC. For how do I pay back?
Let's see when you credit, man. Just that star 156 star 6 hash and select repay loan. Pay the poor money back.
I can credit again tomorrow?
You can borrow back. See your ways.
Whatever you need that little bit of money for, Momo Loan here for you. Dial star 156 star 6 hash today and take a loan.
MTN.
MTN has one code for everything. Yes, any bundle you want to subscribe to on Lone Star Cell MTN, just dial star 352 hash. Whether that data bundle, Momo bundle, MTN Prestige, international calling bundles, just anything, dial star 352 hash. That is code for everything. At Lone Star Cell MTN, we put your satisfaction first.
I tell you, when you see Mama to pay for anything now, hey, now small thing, pay with Mama. Now the rent, now the land I won't care you for, pay with Mama. Now your transportation from motorbike, taxi, bus, Yekeh, and rental car, pay with Mama. Oh, like gas, pay with Mama. Even in the market you won't pay for better boy, you better. Simple, fast, and secure. Plus no extra charge. Yeah!
Dial star 156 star 3 hash or download the MTN Momo app to pay for anything anywhere in Liberia. It's simple, fast, and secure. No charges and no holla holla.
Funny. Hey, thank you, Jojo, thank you.
Banking with any of these banks: GT Bank, UBA Bank, Access Bank, Echo Bank, LBDR, IB Bank, Afriland Bank, or Global Bank. Simply visit the bank and request to link your bank account to your mobile money account. Get access to your money whenever you need it without any headache. It only takes 3 minutes. Mama more, whenever, wherever.
MTN.
Don't you worry anymore because Lone Star Cell MTN has one code for everything. Yes, any bundle you want to subscribe to on Lone Star Cell MTN, just dial star 352 hash. Whether that data bundle, Momo bundle, MTN Prestige, international calling bundles, just anything, dial star 352 hash. That is code for everything. At Lone Star Cell MTN, we put your satisfaction first.
MTN.
Hey! I take it all.
You say
I just win one whole big horse from the Lone Star Recharge and Pumping promotion.
You say wedding?
2-barrel horse.
Wait. I not believe it.
Yeah, man. People winning motorbike, smartphone, TV, soft drink, data, credit, even mobile money every Friday in the draw.
Recharge and bump it. Simply recharge Lone Star airtime or data by scratch card or mobile money bundle to win credit, data, packs of I've been trying to call you. The rent money say he sent, and I get.
I've been raising a party. I land on now. I'm paying money again.
Simply recharge Lone Star airtime or data with a scratch card or mobile money bundle to win Baku.
It's a dawning of a new day in broadcasting. Installation and purchasing needs. At Expert Communication Consultant, we are the premier source for professional radio and television installation. Contact us today for the following services. We build, install, and do servicing on towers from start to finish. We do a full installation of radio and television equipment. We soundproof and brand radio We have state-of-the-art solar broadcasting system that installation. We are located on 10th Street in Cinco, Monrovia, right in the technology. Communication Consultant, your premier source for professional radio and television installation. Music talent and cultivating performances, Shatter Live Band will bring the magic to performances will keep your guests dancing all night long. Don't settle for ordinary when you have the extraordinary with Shatter Live Band service. Contact Shatter Live Band service today on 0881 248401 and let the music speak for itself. With Shatter Live Band service, where every note tells a story. Looking for a getaway that combines the beauty of to sparkling streams, Rocky Farms, it's Traveler's Dream. We offer a unique experience for all with a 20% discount on all of our services. We are open every day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And let's not forget about the food. At Rocky Farms, we pride ourselves on our farm-to-table dining experience. Enjoy delicious meals made from fresh, locally and internationally. Leave your worries behind. From cozy cabins to elegant shallow rooms, Rocky Farms, where memories are sweet. Whether you are seeking a peaceful retreat or an adventure-filled vacation. We have live band this and every Sunday. So why wait? Plan your vacation or outing with Yekeh Farms in Keresburg along the Kakata Highway and experience the beauty of nature. Indulge in luxury and create the art.
Welcome to Easy Current Top Up. We make topping up your prepaid electricity meter easy and convenient. Ask your loved ones to top up your LC meter from any part of the world using Easy Current. Go to www.easycurrent.net. Fill in the form on the left with the Liberian flag in the background. Make sure to include your email address, your meter number, and the name of the person in whose name it is registered are correct, as well as your phone number. The system will send your information to you through your email. Now you're good to go. If you want to purchase locally using mobile money, when you want and forward the amount to either these numbers using your preferred wallet, mobile money or orange money. Your token is generated and sent to you in 2 minutes. Fast, convenient, and easy. No hitches, no system down, convenient rate. Try Easy Current Top Up and experience the convenience today. We have you covered no matter where you live.
Okay, additionally, we'll be looking at several other things. As we've been told from the local things, what's happening right now. I getting choked. Like on yesterday evening, it was in our easy tax. Most of the gas stations are out of petrol products. So we will do our utmost best to see if we can get products in the country if there is that is occurring, and if it is just an artificial shortage by filling station owners, there must be measures put in place. So we're back to talk about these things. We mentioned to you earlier on the situation that has to do with national security. We said it on yesterday that the national security bothers on everyone, irrespective of your political affiliation or whoever you think you are, whatever association you may have. We want all of us to work as a team. Even development of Liberia depends on UNR. Those that are at the helm of power, they have their own role to play. But we ourselves have a major role to play as well. So we woke up yesterday morning to the saddest news on the passing of an administrator of our FA, the late Vivian Sando, whose lifeless body was found along the Japanese freeway in the quote unquote in the drainage. Later did we know a very serious tragic motor accident occurred on the Tottenham Boulevard that took away the lives of several others. We want to say to the Liberia National Police, especially the traffic division, along the Buchanan Highway, a tragic motor accident occurred around that area. The Kakata Highway, another, and other highways, even in the city center. The occurrence of accident is on the increase, and there must be measures put in place. There are a lot of these vehicles that apply the streets are not roadworthy. Measures should be put in place so that the lives of our people riding on the main Tottenham Boulevard or other areas, that person is no threat to you. Let us reason. That motorcyclist is no threat to you at all. The way in which you drive and speed past them, sometimes intentionally go towards them, is unfair. Based on the reckless driving of some of you, the drivers, lives in our citizens in that form and manner. You say, yes, accident. But some of these accidents may seem to be intentional because a motorcyclist versus a driver. And some of you who most especially drive these hard-top vehicles, you are fond of the habit. These men who ride these cycles, though they have you run past them, you put their lives at risk. This should stop. And we are urging the Liberia National Police to the traffic division to put in mechanism that we actually curb these kinds of accident. Because when you have these kind of speeding vehicles, I must appreciate the police late evening hours, they put down their checkpoints, but that is not enough anyways. You can do more than that. The constant patrol, the patrol vehicles, where are they? Donated to the Liberia National Police. Where are those vehicles? We don't see them any longer. You see top security officers or police officers are the ones who drive these vehicles. What about those guys who are responsible for the traffic patrol, traffic control? The vehicle is intended for the usage of these people who regulate the traffic. The vehicles are intended for those officers who observe the happenings within the traffic along the highways. It is not intended for one big man or a few big people to park the cars, only put them into use when they want to go procure for. They were procured for the usage and safety of the Liberian people. If you have a rigorous patrol of the Liberian National Police team or the Joint Security team in the various communities on the various highways, when you see a speeding, when you guys see a speeding vehicle, a vehicle that is heading in the wrong direction in terms of overtaking and doing some reckless driving, there no one in a sound mind should drive recklessly, and most especially in areas that they are not. Most especially, let's understand that some driving that take place that lead to the accidents that take away lives. You see a commercial park area. You see a school zone. The level of speed that you should use must be observed. You cannot use 45 miles per hour, or you cannot drive 80 minutes on the Tubman Boulevard. This place, come on, man, come on, for heaven's sake. These are some of the importance, and they should be used for those purposes. Like those who live in the diaspora or the Western world, they, whenever a person exceeds a speed limit for that particular locality, that person is pulled over by the police. Static. These vehicles are only being used by top-notch officers. And we believe to curb these kinds of unwanted accidents, there must be mechanism put in place by the traffic division. The patrol team should regularly tour the entire area. That person must be pulled over. We are tired of seeing our and mechanism must be put in place. And that lies on the shoulders of the traffic division of the Liberian National Police. And you, the drivers yourself. As we always hear, don't drink and drive. Don't drive and drink. Putting the lives of others at risk. And moreover, police officers will see a person drinking, holding a liquor bottle in their hands while driving and drinking. That person won't be pulled over. In other countries, you don't do it. And most of these people who come from the diaspora and come to the country to enjoy themselves, they are fond of the habit. And you know very well what you won't do in the next man land. When you come to your country, don't do it. It's not comfort. You put other people's lives at risk. We saw the installation of CC cameras to the major intersections. That's a good thing, but more needs to be done. Where are the patrol cars? Prior to the inauguration of President Boakai, we saw fleet of vehicles, police vehicles. Where are those vehicles? What are they used for? Every day, there are strange things happening in the traffic. When it's not this other accident, you find a motorbike rider snatching away someone's property. Come on. Shortly, I've been joined by Martina, who's going to join me in talking on these issues. It's sudden. We need to talk about these things. We have characterized ourselves with politics to the extent we are leaving the importance and putting forth unto the extent we go beyond and betwixt to add politics to things that are non-political. This should stop. That's why I continue to say, when the minds are developed, the eyes appreciate the works of the hands. More needs to be done. The minds of the Liberian people need to be worked on. Each and every one of us. One way or the other, you may feel that you are in a state, a stable state, but mind you, bulk of us, we need counseling. We are traumatized. That alone, that person has been traumatized from home. So we need to be de-traumatized. Somebody who leaves his home, get in the street, the next thing, as soon as he's being confronted for some irregular activities, the first thing that comes from the mouth, most especially our friends who ride in motorcycles and stuff, is insults. You think we are normal? We're not normal. This is normal. It's not normal, actually. But we leave these things. We have forgotten the morals of the society. We tread in when the minds are developed, the eyes appreciate the works of the hands. Let us take up the time to do those things that are meant to be done. So we call on you, the Liberian National Police, to see reason and get the various patrol cars roaming the corridors, observing the traffic. And you understand that based on the vulnerability of these areas, commercial vehicles. When people get in these vehicles, they've been robbed and left to abandoned areas. Sometimes, if you're not careful, you may lose your life. So if you had the police regularly patrolling the very major roads, we won't have these kinds of things happening. So we are calling on you, Police RG Gregor Coburn and his team, to see reason in getting involved. This should be involving. It should meet our attention. In the traffic, people violate the traffic rules and go unpunished. Since the vehicles are not many, you can have these motorcycles. The police have so many of them. You have this motorcycle, you have inspectors making sure to monitor the traffic. So at the end of the day, anyone who violates can be pulled over. But in Liberia, the prestige of the police is somehow all boils down to the same old thing we've been talking and we will continue to talk. Someone once told me familiarity is one of the things that is killing Liberia, the progress of Liberians in Liberia. We are too familiar. So at the end of the day, we don't add value to without a seatbelt. Go and drive in other countries and be drinking liquor if the police won't pull you over. But when these people come from abroad, they come to the country because of familiarity. We're too familiar with each other. They abuse these rules and regulations, and nothing has been done about that. This should be put to a halt. In as much you can respect the foreign country laws, the laws that are on the book in your country should also be respected. So that is that for our caution to the police and that of the issue of the occurrence of accident. Side and manner of driving. They must stop. And this boils down to the feet of the police. You must have patrol team. The patrol cars must be roaming, most especially the corridors. Because, mind you, you have some people driving recklessly. School zone, you have limitation. You have 35 kilometers per hour, 50 kilometers per hour. If you're on the highway, then you can stretch up to 45 or so. You understand? That's the driving rules. But these things are not adhered to because the laws that are on the book are not being put into practice, or because of familiarity. When somebody too much familiar with the person, oh, my man, I will not do nothing. I will do the thing I say, I will not do nothing. In the midst of our political minds, we have diverted our minds to politics to the extent that even to drink our own water, we are to politics. Martina have joined me and we try to get her back on the live feed. But Martina, how you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah, you sound so sorry. Sorry, man. You see a phone spot, eh? Get closer to the microphone, man. See? Sorry, man. The phone. Familiarity, people are not adhering to rules and regulations. People drive and drink, people drink and drive. Come on, it's so sad.
That can come on the road. Some unfair, or police cannot be on the streets and then you allow just anybody call themselves driver to bring any car on the road, and that car will be driving no headlight, no I don't know how to describe it, a very very old vehicle will be running along the city, and you see policemen there are parking the car, and then as soon as somebody get down from that, let's say that truck or that bus, and give him $50, he rakes everybody on the road for $50 liberty. Why will you be doing that as the police officer? You are on the road, you have to regulate the traffic, you have to regulate law and protect people. Accident because you don't have a light. And people might be thinking inside the vehicle breakdown. What about the vehicle is not breakdown? It's moving in the city like it's driving slowly. But because the police calculated to say certain cars shouldn't be here, trust me, reverse. It will not. It will continue to be on the road. So long there is no law put in place, say, oh, this thing should be here or this thing shouldn't be here, it will continue to be. And RMP, since their booth was installed on that road, they have become very, very lazy. They can just sit from behind the booth, they be looking for them to wake up. You know, some of the police officers, they are very, very lazy. They don't really move around like that. So that boots what the people place on that road for them to work outside, it can be smiling from the camera to know if somebody overtaking or somebody have violated. That's the like some of those vehicles that people had to drive, because even like what you're saying, some people drink and drive, some people come from up country, they come here to do anything. Yes, they will do anything they feel like, because our people are not setting the law straight. If the law are set straight, they will know how to do it, but the law is not being set the right way. So
Yeah, so another thing that we want to bring to the attention of our people is the issue of the National County Meet. You know, the sole purpose of the National County Meet is to bring us together in unity. And so at the end of the day, the entire process is now being politicized. So at that, people are losing interest in this important unification tool. Yes, people are losing interest in this unification tool, all because of political maneuverings. Someone will say, "Oh, it's because of the other person, top-notch person in government, and because of this person." No, we need to put aside. Now, let's understand we are building a formidable team because our national team is nowhere. It is through these interactions, it's through these sporting activities, we identify raw deviation. What happened yesterday at the Samuel Kayado Sports Complex is condemnable, and condemnable two to 3 years ago. Yeah, I think the third year now. When Nima County, similar thing happened.
yeah,
Where irregular behavior was carried out by
yeah, that is in there. I was
the
saying,
Nima County.
yes, there was nothing done. Like constant was not put in place, because if it was going to be like that, trust me, it was not going to be up to this town. There are towns that will make this law. Let us stay on the law. Yesterday, it's not because Nima won.
Centralized
Yeah, and then spoil
entire-
everything. You don't have too many places to play game. You don't even have that place that we just managing it. Then you want to spoil everything on the field, because things happen. It's the game. But for you to get into fight where blood share, then that's not united. I don't think the country made to be about uniting. That's why FIFA banned it, man. I think they're taking it up already.
the LFA.
Yeah. LFA have not really suspended, but expelled him. But from the fans, let them try to control their emotions. There's a way. There's a measure put in place that if you feel maybe cheated or you feel anyhow on the field, write your complaint, you carry it to LFA or youth and sports. They will look into your case. Expel, he will no longer ref in a game again. But what, because of all of the things, and I listening to the minister, he said all of those properties that were destroyed yesterday is 30,000 USD. It's a huge amount of money. That money should be done to
Used for another purpose.
Yes,
You got the hospitals.
yeah. You can use
schools.
that money again. Just
When the minds,
bad.
that's what I always say. When the minds are developed, the eyes appreciate the ones that
Sure.
because of our mentality. Our minds are so limited to the extent that we troop towards violence when the need for violence is not necessary. It's not necessary. Every time we troop to violence, every time anything spark up, we action, and at the final analysis, what happens? It leaves scar on the minds of people.
Exactly.
It creates enemyship.
And you know, like country meet bring a joy in everybody. Everybody wants to
We're
come
talking about
out.
reconciliation.
Everybody,
Yeah. We
everybody
just
want to
want
be in numbers. Then you come here to fight.
we just from a very tough election where people are still in an election mood.
Yes, they have not yet recovered.
Then you come up with a sporting activity that should unite us and put aside our differences, reconciling us. We have another political activities entrenched into it. This should stop. It must stop. This have to stop. I read on, let me go to this before we open the lines. Just few days ago, let me see. So to speak, posted 2029, the Muslim will have a holiday in this country. They are Liberians too. What does that signify to you? From your own layman understanding, what that brings to mind?
I was just telling somebody a few days. I said, I think Liberians have learned a lot from the past election. It will not be like the way it was in 2023. Then he must be kidding himself, because it will be a no-go zone for him, because we are all living peacefully. Nobody doing Muslim, Christian who get holidays. All schools have been amended, like all
But
Muslims.
is there, in the first place, the question is, was there or is there any legislated holiday for Christian?
There is no holiday.
Is
See,
there a circular state? Where is the honorable coming from with this thought of creating a holiday for a specific religion? On Fridays, I they converge to the various worship centers. Find folks going to the services, putting aside their activities.
and even
But yet
though
they-
they worship on Saturday to do the
Yes.
same.
So where are we coming from? Where is the lawmaker thought coming from to bring out or spark out? So this has a propensity to spark attention in this country.
But that would be a very failed project, because not in the frame of presidency, then he might be kidding himself, because it will not be possible. We all do a thing where we don't show any differences, like holy celebrate. We celebrate with them. We don't have no issue, and everything going on cool. It have been like that for years upon years. So when Yekeh come for them, he say, "Oh, we want holiday for the people." I think it's of reason I see them like they celebrate Ramadan one day, but at times they can take them
It's
2
still
days.
2 days. It's
Yes,
still 2 days.
because it's not gonna be that outside they see the moon, or they start see the moon, and it have been conflicting a little bit for them. So for us to see them too, for them to come out in one for us to say This day is set for Ramadan. It's a hand of applause because they were able to see the moon as one. And they went on, they carried on that day. We didn't have issue. We celebrated them. We shared our friends' picture. We went up with them. And our life have been okay. So is there a political space in trying to get into the president?
You know, that's what I continue to tell people. Politicians are creating more division for the citizens than doing them good. When these people are elected, our people elect them on the basis of change, on the basis of them making a livelihood for them. But most of them who are elected and given the opportunity, they abuse these opportunities and see these people who are their employers. How in the world? That's why we continue to pray that Liberians' eyes open and the level of transformation that is needed for this country come to limelight, so that people get to know the roles and responsibilities. We understand that we have been coexisting.
Exactly.
Nobody have been complaining, oh, the Christian holiday. No, come on. Christian doesn't have holiday. It's not being legislated. Just call now and tell me which one of the Christian holidays. So a man who represents a portion of the country, a man who represents a district within the country, with will see it as they've been marginalized, they've been pressed upon, and we saw during the 2020 those are things that we should reflect our minds on and say no to them. We shouldn't bring back those things. Just the other day, we saw Honorable Kolubah along with the motorcyclists. They had a selling point, but you cannot use the vulnerability of the folks for your personal gains. You cannot use the vulnerability of or the ignorance of the people to acquire your political gains. No, we shouldn't be doing these things. Go out the days. We're talking about progress. Now that the 15th of next month is declared the major streets in no-go zone, like the Tottenham Boulevard, from the Princeville to the Tottenham Boulevard onward to Central Monaco. She used the Japanese freeway. Now let's understand that. For instance, Mr. Kolubah, Honorable Kolubah, you have some selling points made. These guys do register the vehicle, the motorcycles, the tricycle, but understand that there are laws on the book, and this also have to do with safety. We all ride motorcycle. Like if you It doesn't call for a lawyer to explain to you. Just the common sense. Now, these guys will not be taken away or taken off the streets completely, in a sense where they will not have access to run traffic to certain areas. They will. But when in the instance, go Ghana and see how motorcycles are being used.
Even rare in Freetown. There's a place in Freetown like Yekeh don't pass. I asked him, I said, but the road you are taking me, don't you think that you want kidnapping? He said, no, we don't use the main road. That place where guests come in is a very busy street. When we pass there, will be like blocking traffic, and the time that money done is fast spent. So people calculate it.
And we continue to tell people, the politicians are creating more division than uniting us, because it's all about their personal interests. And I told someone the other day, when it comes to information dissemination, now the authority of the cyclist union have agreed before you come out with regulations. You must have had your baseline survey, understand the for results.
Exactly.
Inform them ahead of time. You people have a dialogue. You people have a point of reasoning. Then you can carry on implementation. But vehemently, you say, no, come on, we will stand out against this thing.
Yes, because probably they will say, yeah, it's true. Maybe the new government trying to work or something, this and that. But when you see another lawmaker coming into system and supposed to say, oh, but people want to do it politically, I will not move on the street. And this is where things show come in, violence begin to take over the country. Then you see people protest. 0887-105-105. Too much of one thing is good for nothing. When you too much overzealous, it becomes something unbearable. Yeah. When you let too much sweet, what happens? It creates toothache, right? You get sick from it. When you lack I went to do my medical. I was told by the doctor I needed to get some alcohol in my system because I was lack alcohol. I had 0.0 leads to put alcohol in my system. You see that? So there are people who drink on a daily basis, and alcohol have become a threat to their life. You see, too much of one thing is what? Good for nothing. Likewise, you have some selling points, but when you overlay IT, it becomes monotonous. The both people will say. So 0887-105-1. Internet breakthrough, however, break in and break out. So those of you following us via the internet, we sincerely apologize. Jude one where we appreciate your participation. Let's go to the line and take calls. Hello.
Oh,
Hello, what's your name and you join us from where?
maybe a conversation in the middle, but you're talking about the biblical practice. People are politicized. This year made me say 4 years. Because regulations that were in place, I can tell many of our young guys, you people have your eyes, they're not open in front of good things. So when they bring in good things, all the ugly things, your eyes, people, your feet that that's the way of life. So, two-thirds of our young people are fooling them to do the wrong thing. They say, don't fly this side, don't do this. Most of the children are not going to other countries, are going to Aroko, are going to Ghana. And the regulation that the people put in place, you can't go against it. So people just need to talk to people. There are some people in this country who just want confusion to happen because when confusion happens, then
It's when they gain relevance.
get some good thing for themselves.
Oh yeah.
I always say making is for everybody, not for one person. So I just called to give my own opinion as to what's happening. And you like they said that they will make sure that the country may be a failure. What does that mean to Liberia? We have people in this country who just want everything to happen. So let us pray that God will help this.
Will take leave of you. What do you make of the statement made by Honorable Yekeh Kolubah, District Number 10, Montserrat County? He proffered this that 2020.
Thank you. I will not listen. I just want to, as I said, in the middle of your conversation. The first thing is that I want people to know people who learn books, go and research use of food. People are not making research. People are not looking to find out whether this thing is right or is good. When somebody says something, somebody will not get cancer. Like when believe they say, if I come and say anything to anybody right here, they will not find out, they will carry it. And in fact, they will add their own thing on it again.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how things go into Liberia. But Yekeh Kolubah knows very well that he's a lawmaker. For a law to be passed, it must be approved by all representatives and senators. But one thing we are not for here in this country is your input. These are things we need to know after we need to hold our representative, our senator, we need to hold them accountable. They will not get there make law and you don't consult the people that you are. Then people give you their view. When you go to the house of vote, you will vote according to your view that came from your people. But people stand there and they can get vote because they say they're representing. And someone else, they eat money. People just get their money and influence them. So those people who call them representatives, we are making mistakes. Federal man does good for our country. We need to scrutinize those people who say they are representing us. Sometimes we need to make them to stand people. These are things we want you to do. When you get into that space, after 1 or 2 years, you don't do it, we'll fire you. We'll get rid of you. And we'll bring in somebody. And we'll do that 1 or 2. Like you or whether some a representative or senator has left the house and go to consult his people for what should be, somebody brought on the floor so that he can sign or not. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. 07786. This is our last talking point where we have the Facebook post of Honorable Yekeh Kolubah stating 2029 what's your understanding of the post, but the
holiday.
that is legislated.
No, apart from normal holiday, fast and prayer is generally they give you fast, they give you not fast, it's your choice. And then Thanksgiving Day.
Fast and prayer is not only for Christians.
Yeah, so
all religion, you are called to go to your various worship centers to go and worship God, and fast for the nation. Thanksgiving Day is a day set aside for everybody, regardless of your religion. What are your thoughts? 0887
like I
105 10.
said, looking for favor, but I don't think that favor is necessary because it will not be
So
possible.
based on the ignorance of the people, you want to find that level of popularity.
Thank you. This is Abenigo Juga calling from GSA Road.
Abenigo, let's hear you.
Thank you, my brother. Look, my brother, first let me condemn the act for carry on yesterday. Two counties, the Reverend officials that came yesterday, the men should know very well that when it comes to Nima and Grand Gile, if you know the history of Nima and Grand Gile, so when Nima and Grand Gile playing, it almost like an Air Clasico, and it will also bring out the wounds wherein the Reverend will not be able to control the game. To the extent that it went on, and then, quote unquote, what we're hearing now that some people lost their lives too as well. So all the problem is derived from the ref. I was on the field yesterday, they go over clear. In the time meaning, you get somebody scored a goal. In just a second, you cancel the goal. He said, no, it was not a goal. To be frank, I'm a side here I support the sporting activity more, especially when it comes to the country. So now, to the issue of Yekeh Kolubah want to show off. when it comes to Yekeh Kolubah, where in this country you are ever seeing and the Christian to get holiday. For Yekeh Kolubah to announce or to say that I will be thinking that they are not better, they are not getting the kind of support that they need from the government too as well. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so kindly. 0887 105 105 0887 105 105 0778 665 are the numbers to call. What do you make of the incident that occurred at the Samuel Kando Sports Complex on yesterday? We categorize the 2029, the Muslim will have a holiday in this country. They are Liberian too. Why you make that bad? Why you? Go ahead. Hello.
Cool.
How are you, sir? What's your name and you join us from where?
I'm okay. My name is Ibrahim B. Kesulu. I call from Motokono, Broville.
Okay, Kazulu, let's hear you.
Thank you for the show, and thank you for letting the mind of the youth, because mostly it has to do with the youth. Always use the youth and cause violence. The regulation is good, because it brings sanity to us. Be okay for us. And for what happened yesterday on the field, I first of all condemn it. Not how it should be. And the ref should be held responsible. He the reason for which that problem occurred according to reliable information. From came on a Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
You getting me?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
It's like people come out to say Muslims should have holiday. Muslims should have holiday. But the sister in studio that I believe perhaps she knows somehow about Islam. We should begin the fast. So we don't have no specific day. You see? Mm-hmm. We don't have no specific day. Although we have the calendar, but sometimes invitation come in.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't be specific. Because they say if you see the moon, no matter if you're going to begin the fast. And even if you fasting for 28 days, 29 days, it happen that you see the moon, you should break the fast. So how will we get holiday? That person could have I'm a Muslim. But it's just somehow complicated. Because it will not be the Christmas, they always say December 25th. So now when you go, you cannot return, you can't change it. But yeah, they want to rotate. We can't be exact. So that's the problem. So thank you for the show. What you get doing, you know what you're doing, but I don't want for him to be division between the people. I'm a Muslim, but I don't actually wish him because Allah already give a holiday. Friday is a big day holiday for us, and more Ramadan and Allah Ibrahim Day. All of these days are big day for us. We don't have to go maybe to sing for another holiday. Thank you for your show.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you so kindly. You see, this is something I continue to remind Liberians of. He is a Muslim. You listen to
he's
him.
fair. He's fair.
And yeah, the both people will say aggrandizement. Yes. Because based on the ignorance of the youth population, because mind you, no elderly person will even go for that call of the honorable man. Because mind you, since this country came into being and been recognized, where we The same people who call themselves Christian,
They say
go
every
to the
day.
market, and the ones who desire and know the importance of going to services, they go for services. The Muslim, the same. The ones who desire and know the importance of going for prayer on Fridays, they do go. And the ones who feel that they cannot go, they remain to their business areas. Are we not coexisting?
It's the same thing.
We are. So what is troubling the mind of the lawmaker to come up? Because this is complete division. It is something that is seed that he's sowing of discourse to bring confusion. We can reflect our minds to the war, the Third War, where you had the Christian and Muslim war. Let's go to the line and take this person. Hello?
Hello.
How
Still for the topic under discussion. First of all, I want to start with the incident yesterday, which is not called for. It's not good for the county meet. The county competition is bringing the counties together, and it's one of the most important or beautiful tournament that we have in Liberia presently. And but second issue regarding Yekeh Kolubah and which have the Muslim having a national holiday. I think it's not called for Yekeh. It's not serious when it comes to the matter. Yekeh have everything to do. If Yekeh really means business for the Muslim, it needs to put it on the floor. Holiday, and I don't know Christmas holiday is which of the holiday in Liberia, because for me I strongly believe that Christmas holiday is intended for a Muslim. So the brother that just grabbed the line that we don't have specific day and issue of Ramadan. We have holidays that do not have specific day. We have second Wednesday. Some of the holidays they are not specific, in terms of anytime, but you can hold the president. I think we can appreciate the president George Weah for the time he spent as the president. Though yes, it was not declared a national holiday, but the people that were working
board, if you are a Muslim and a specific day in the Muslim calendar comes, if you are a Muslim and what year in, year out, it have been.
the issue about that one day have nothing to do with it. Have nothing to do with sighting the moon or 29 or 30. The same way it can be declared by the government that all people, all those that work in government have been given one day. The same thing the country can nationally can be given one day to celebrate that day. It means nothing.
One day, which day in the Christian calendar is being given and declared by the president or the government of Liberia?
No, it's Christmas.
By people who believed that it was the birth of Jesus Christ. Even in the Christendom. Hey, my brother, listen now.
Okay.
Even in the Christendom, people still yet not believe that Christ was born on Christmas Day.
On Christmas Day, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But people who carry the faith and understand and have indoctrinated themselves understanding that Christmas, the 25th of December is the day Christ was born, they celebrate that day. It is not
giving up. It can happen like all countries are giving like right to our neighbors at Sierra Leone.
But let me come in to tell you
when that days come, it can be declared by the government. You see, it can be declared by the government that particular day is set aside as well as national holiday for the people to celebrate.
Hello.
To celebrate.
Let's understand. On the day, the president or past and present, they declare and come up with a policy statement. We want to win. Capacity. Go ahead and celebrate in your capacity. And keep the nation in your prayers. May God save the states and bless all of us. Now, when it comes to Christmas, the same is done to all Christians as you go. It is not a holiday.
Yeah, we agree. We agree.
The president
come out with the message, but at the end of the day, let's look at Christmas Day. The Christmas Day, no school, all schools are closed, all institutions are closed.
On Ramadan Day, what? Come in. I disagree with you, my brother.
No, don't disagree with me.
I'm
a living witness.
Let me tell you, any institution, which institution did that?
I start for test during Ramadan Day.
Which
we went for, let me come here.
Which institution? Call the institution.
I will not call the institution on here.
No. Then you're not factual.
Yeah, it's factual. If you want, you can call me. I cannot go public.
Call the institution name because this has something to do with the national interest.
Agree with me. You disagree with me because you don't want to agree with me. But this thing happened.
No.
I'm a living testimony. I'm a living witness to it.
You need to stop that. No. Don't you know that Christians do attend Muslims?
We know that.
Do you know that Muslims attend Christian schools?
Yeah, of course.
So when it is Ramadan Day, hello. Let's honest. That's dialogue and not the monologue.
Yeah.
Christians celebrate. You are not compared.
Happening now for some schools.
When it comes to the Muslim schools, when it is a Christian day like the Christmas, the Muslim schools gives the rights to the Christians to celebrate that day. They are not compelled to go and write tests on that day. So that's why I'm calling on you, my brother, to state the institution so that the Ministry of Education can take action.
I cannot say the institution.
But then you are not, because you know, I understand. Let's come in. The holiday you are calling for national holiday. It's not when you don't want like. And celebrate. That's what he wants. Now the Muslims are free for today. There'll be no work for them. There'll be no school.
But the
have not been like this. Since I brought upon that we have not given anybody up. I say they say they want for Christians.
Let's get their party from the other
side. Holiday is meant for Christians.
Let's get in America. The children go for break during Christmas time. It happens in America. It happens in all parts of the world.
I'm not talking about Yekeh Kolubah. I'm not talking about Yekeh Kolubah issue.
Brother, thank you. Yeah, we appreciate your participation. These are some of the things. Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. What's your name?
Thank you. Once again, I'm Ibrahim Kezulu, talk from Brooklyn.
Let's hear you, Mr. Kezulu.
Yeah, I just want to speak to my brother just level the line. Because for me, I'm an imam. I study the Quran. I know of it. I know how to go. But it's like we don't have to deal with it. Maybe argue on, maybe holding and pulling. Because you serve your God and I serve my God.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I won't have problem. What you say, maybe if they come out of it, because myself, that's a problem sometimes I have. For now, they go and sit for text. But if they can have what you say, maybe because if there's a Ramadan day and they have Islamic students and say, in fact, you stay out and have your day after. Down the cross where I believe you. I leave you and serve your God the way you wish. Even on Christmas Day. If Christmas Day is a real Christ day, you were born. But if we see majority Christians go on the beaches fornicating, is a half Christ live? But this way you are ignorant. You live your
Simple, my brother. Simple.
You serve your God the way you want to serve your God. I don't argue with you. You understand? But to argue, because I know already with him myself, it is not real, it is not true. It's true that Christ was a messenger. So daughter is bad. So I leave you by yourself. You serve the way you wish, and I serve the way I wish. And I understand myself, and you understand yourself. But that, I think I have nothing to do with argument. You see, all these people, for me, I'm not wishing for Imam, but I'm not wish for holiday. You understand? The only thing that why you said maybe on a Thursday, if Islamic student have to go and sit for test, and if on Ramadan day or Ibrahim day, then you see reason maybe you say you go out after your program and then attend your test.
Oh, yeah.
To hold it and so be it. Because even on Thanksgiving Day, there are many Christians don't go there. They don't even watch it. They don't even go.
Exactly.
So that way you're still going to rest. We're not discussing one other thing. We're discussing after death. One is, so if you self do diligently and Allah forgive you, Christ forgive you, so shall it be. So there's nothing how to do with argument. So I just want to talk to my brother. Let you forget what I maybe Islamic holiday and so be it. Do everything with Allah and serve the way you wish, the way you understand. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Yes, you see, he struck a selling point. Oh, man, if I was not far from you, I was going to pull you on my back. Seriously, because it makes sense. He spoke a lot of sense in the discourse. Trust me. They see, they'll say, oh, Christmas Day. This thing that is against Christ life, it's only a birthday.
It's how you
They will go,
serve
fornicate,
your
do all kind of baba thing. Let's get to the line and take this person. Hello?
Good afternoon.
Yeah, John J, let's hear you in a minute. Time is fast spent, my brother.
They got Kolubah that the Muslim holiday not based on Ramadan festive. Yeah, different now. It came with my sister happy to come back, my digo me. But Muslim people that have a holiday, so my sister was say that they not pass them, pass on Liberia. So all the things that just politicians say me that just to confuse the people and bring that people. But I don't need our Muslim brother from Kolubah. You know they take it serious. We all in the country. We are Liberians. Whether I'm Muslim or Christian, we all here to stay in part of the country. The issue about what happened on summertime, those who come there yesterday, it is true. People say, you are not but they add, but they add what I just put they play. But I told you on the course what I can play. That's going on our fee, more than 20 or 10 years now. God, you get for those that even on our fee. But the issue too much interest in any statement I was for this country. when you look at that goal, it's a clear goal that everybody saw. So if you sustain the development, that's the case. If you want to sustain the development, you sustain the development. Yeah, the people.
Doga is sending greetings to you.
Yeah, I want to say how to what to go. Just look at it. If you know that the mechanism to get a call, just come with the mechanism for each oh, yeah, the fire, don't go. All that time to take back.
Tomorrow, Nima will play. When you beat Nima will be out.
A few more calls and we'll call it a day. Thank you so much, Ebono Doga, for your participation. We appreciate you. Yeah, the network is so much bad. It's kind of fluctuating. Yeah. So let's call a spade. Before I take leave of you folks. I've had a lot of friends who are Muslims, and we've had these kinds of conversations on several occasions. And they proffer these ideas, like a lot of senior Muslims having holiday. What is the significance of having a day set aside to be celebrated by Muslims? He said, now let's understand. We have our kids, we born our children, and we see our children nowadays having this thing, what we call intermarriage, where the Muslims are not don't have a holiday. The Christians, they have the institutions. The Christians do have hospitals. The Christians do have what you call schools. You do have schools. You have Muslims. Here and other clinics around here. You have Christians who go there. Is that squarely restricted to only Muslims? Is that squarely restricted to only the Catholic hospital and the other hospitals? They are now only restricted to only Christians. And only Christians should come here. No. When it comes to legislation, we do not have any holiday, religious holiday, that is legislated. Say, oh, they want it like Christian holiday. They want it like Muslim holiday. So the interest of Honorable Kolubah, from our indication, he's dwelling on the ignorance of the youthful generation to stir out a chaos, because we can reflect our minds on we say no to those ugly past. We have passed way that. Let's stop creating a situation that will spark out tension in our country because of our political gains and political interest. This country, we've been coexisting, all other religions. So the people, the Bahats should come out to say, oh, you want our own Christmas too. We want our own holiday too. The Buddhists should come out too. The atheists should come out too. So holidays, you have illegal things on Christmas Day. Have you gone to the beaches to see and the clubs to see your children doing illegal things? So come on, let's stop this. Mr. Kolubah, I don't know, Kolubah, this country, we have been coexisting as Christians and Muslims and other religions, as it is enshrined within our constitution that we have a secular state. Let us coexist and let us not put our political interests above the interests of the masses. My name is Rufus Divine Cannon. We look forward to another fascinating time on tomorrow on the afternoon conversation. Like I always say to people, when the minds are developed, the eyes will appreciate the works of the hands. Because of the low mentality of Liberians, politicians are using them and abusing them. Always be remembered for the problems you create and the problems you solve. And you must take responsibility of two things in this life: your fortune and that of your misfortune. If Honorable Kolubah will take his family from here and feel that his family, they are insecure of being in the country, but yet he sits to where he sits as a lawmaker and stare out violence and expect his family to be in the next main country, won't be affected by his violence because we say no to that. Bring back your family and let's see what the situation is like. Let all go through it too now. Since we want to stir our attention, a hint of them not enlightened enough to exercise their control with a wholesome direction, the remedy is not to take it from them, but to inform their direction by education. Join Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live for the program, The Afternoon Conversation. Viewpoints on various subjects by fostering a respectful and inclusive environment. The Afternoon Conversation on Love FM 105.1.
'Hey, you get the way you can be making your face, you get also.
You boy, I need money quick. I get too much expensive on my head this month and right and I get.
So like everything I will tell you, tell Momo Loon, man.
Momo loon, mobile money get big.
$7 days, 28 days, or 30 days.
You joking?